Alright, so there's a 30-second delay on that. There's that. We'll wait for the 30-second delay to go by. Oh, goody, goody, goody. Good, we're live. Let's see how my sound sounds. Alright, so there's a 30-second delay on that. There's that. Do my, we'll wait for the 30-second delay to go by. View channel. Alright. Oh, what's up everybody? I see I got 2 people watching. Hell yeah. I'm getting ready to start streaming or to start this tutorial after I share it. Please, if everybody could share this, that'd be great. Let's see how my sound sounds. In fact, I'm going to do that right now. Oh, goody, goody, goody. Alright, so there's a 30-second delay on that. There's that. Do my, let's see. We'll wait for the 30-second delay to go by. For now, we can go ahead and load up Visual Studio. View channel. Alright. Oh, what's up everybody? I see I got 2 people watching. Hell yeah. I'm getting ready to start streaming or to start this tutorial after I share it. Please, if everybody could share this, that'd be great. Let's see how my sound sounds. In fact, I'm going to do that right now. Oh, goody, goody, goody. Alright, so there's a 30-second delay on that. There's that. Do my, let's see. We'll wait for the 30-second delay to go by. For now, we can go ahead and load up Visual Studio. View channel. Alright. Oh, what's up everybody? I see I got 2 people watching. Hell yeah. I'm getting ready to start streaming or to start this tutorial after I share it. Please, if everybody could share this, that'd be So I have my audio working. That's good. It's always good. Okay, so the first thing we're obviously going to do is going to go ahead and open this up, and I've already started working on this for those of you who caught my Facebook Facebook live stream last night. You'll remember this very well. Excuse me. Alright, so we got the code up finally. And finish letting it load. Let it load some more. And keep letting it load. And I have 2 screens, dual screen, if you will, so anybody watching wants to comment, keep in mind the video is probably at least 30 seconds faster than when you're seeing it, so I'll be 30 seconds ahead, so I'll try to keep that delay in mind when answering questions. But now that we're all good and loaded, this is basically the main source code that I have right here. I can explain it to you. Yay. Meh. Or I can just hit debug and start debugging, or just hit F5 on your keyboard. I'm running Microsoft Visual Studio 2015. Oh, excuse me, I just ate a whole bunch of food because I'm a fat ass. Um, I love this IDE. It's really helpful, really intuitive, easy to figure out. Okay, so this is my heart rate, target heart rate calculator. What this program does is it calculates what this program does is it calculates how your target heart rate in beats per minute for when you're working out. So, for example, there's a formula to figure out what your maximum heart rate is, and there's also a further part of that formula that will calculate what your target heart rate should be. And your maximum heart rate, according to the American Heart Association, should be your age, or 220 minus your age. So let's go ahead and give this a shot. My age is 28. I'm a 28-year-old female, male, and I will hit calculate. And it didn't do anything because I didn't input. Oh, that's right, I forgot to input. Hang on. Well, here, this will give us a chance to further explain what this program does. As you see, it's not complete, but this is what I'm going to be showing you. So, what this program does is, according to the American Heart Association, when you're working out, you want to be working out at between 50% and 85% of your maximum heart rate. What this program does is it calculates not only your maximum heart rate, but your targeted heart rate for when you work out, and you can input in percentage what you want your target, or how intense you want your workout to be. So, for example, I'm a 28-year-old male. It really doesn't make a difference whether you're male or female, by the way. The formula still works. And I usually work out at about an intensity of 70%. So, actually, that's not true. That's just what I've been doing for this example to make sure that the math works in the program. But you hit calculate, and you pop up right here my two labels. This is my target heart rate. So if I want to do 70% of my maximum heart rate, that means I would be pushing my body to 134.4 beats per minute. I probably work out at 150 to 160 beats per minute. I do about a 30-minute walk, either outside. It's a fast walk. It's a good 3 miles per hour. Or I do it on my Bowflex tread climber when it's raining. I don't like to do that as much because it's, Bowflex, it's indoors. I'd rather go out and be adventurous, but I digress. So you can obviously change this percentage to something else. So let's try and figure out what how to make it say 160. Figure out what percent I'm doing. So let's try 75. That's 144. That's way too low. 85. Wow. Okay, so I'm probably doing about 80% of an intense workout. That's about right. 153 is about right. Now, I can go ahead. Now, there's also a couple other things, like I have this icon here that I had set up. I also have this file menu, which right now, none of it does anything because I haven't programmed that stuff yet. It's just basically just this basic stuff. So, like, if I type in a letter here, it pops up, enter proper information. I'm probably going to change that to enter a valid character or something, so it makes more sense. You can also do, it also does the same thing here if I try to do that. Now the only other issue is if I leave it blank and I hit calculate, but the same problem that I had earlier pops up. So we can fix that as well. So let's go down to here. And since I already have these set up where I can also do I could probably do another function. Do another womp womp. Probably do this, and then do what's it called? Actually, no, this is a key press event, so we wouldn't want to do it here. So what we can do is we can go to calculate the button, for my click event. So if very first thing is if we'll go ahead and do my variable is called text age. So if we go ahead and do text age equals null. I'll do a big ol' if statement first though. If parenthesis delete. So then we'll do curly bracket, enter, and we'll do, what's it called? Message box, perfect. Dot show, and okay, cool. Enter a valid, enter valid information. And there, that should fix that little red wagon. And then we'll do the same thing with another if statement for if text, oops, if, oh, we still have an issue with that, we'll have to fix that. So I guess we gotta convert you to, so okay, all right. Yeah, we'll just delete all that, because then the next thing we'll do, oops. There. First, that'll help if we stop debugging. All right, since we already have some of these set up, we'll just go ahead and do an if statement. If in text equals null, you know what? We might have to call in reinforcements on this one. Ah. Okay. So here's a little fun thing you can do. Good way to solve all your problems with programming is there's this thing called Google, and better yet, there's this thing called Stack Overflow. They pretty much have anything and everything you need, difficult and hard. So it's real simple. I don't know why I didn't think of this before. You can use the for each and this lovely little statement right here will help you. And instead of copying and pasting, because that's just lame, I'm going to go ahead and type it out myself, of course. So go back to here. And so yeah, we'll go back to do more than just that. We'll do if colon string dot another white space txt age dot text we will do a message box dot show please enter valid information. That's simple enough, right? And no errors, that's always a plus. And then we will do another if statement. This time it'll be using, you know what? We don't have to do another if statement, because we can just use the end statement. And basically what this double ampersand means is instead of having you know, one or two, it's going to say if this or what I'm about to type after or both are present, then execute this. So basically I'm going to tell it string dot is null or empty white space text intensity I forgot .txt. I was having that problem last night. I forgot to do that shit. Oh, maybe I don't need that. Yeah, see? I do need that though. That I do need. There. See? Now, let's try it. Good, the program runs, so let's try it with nothing. Calculate. No, still have issues. Great. Great. So that's not what I want then. So what is what I want? First off, we'll stop debugging, Shift F5. Second, we'll get rid of these. Forgot, no, I don't want those exclamation points because that says if the opposite is true. So let's try this again. And we still run into the same problem. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. What we'll do now is we will type the word else. And we'll delete that because we're going to go down here. And then we're going to type you. No. And that should save everything. Okay. And we're also going to go ahead and we're going to do that. Put all that right there. Tab you over because I like my spacings a certain way. So we'll try that. Calculate. Hey! And the program didn't crash. It just says, please enter valid information. Okay. So now, both our empty, null space, empty space, white space, all that good stuff is working fine. Wonderful. Awesome. So now if I'm a 100, let's try this. Let's try this. Let's really try and mess with this program. Try and mess with the math. So let's say I'm 220 years old and I want to work out 100% of my maximum heart rate. See what that happens. 0, 0. Perfect. Awesome. Because if you're 220 years old, you wouldn't have a maximum heart rate. You wouldn't have a heart rate at all because there's no such thing as somebody who's living 220 years. So in this case, the program worked perfectly. 0. Now let's do this. Let's try 50%. Calculate. Still 0. Still 0. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, now let's go ahead and let's do something that's a little more realistic. Let's try 94. Let's see, and they want to work 50% of their maximum heart rate. In which case their target would be 63. That's if they even have a pulse, ladies and gentlemen. Is this thing on? Another thing you need to keep in mind with this program is that the American Heart Association also recommends that these formulas that I'm using in this program, the American Heart Association recommends that you are a healthy person, healthy male below the age of 45 and a healthy female below the age of 55 for these numbers to work. So if you're a female and you're 55 years old, you probably want to do a more moderate workout of like 60%. and get your heart rate up to about 99. That's a pretty decent workout for a 55-year-old woman, I suppose. There's also other things you need to keep in mind when you're what's it called? When you're working out, like sometimes there's athletes who they can have heart rates that are like 60 BPM and below. Like normal resting heart rates should be like 60 beats per minute to about 100 beats per minute resting. 100 beats per minute is kind of high in my opinion, but it can be done and you won't die, allegedly. But other people, they can have pretty much, almost, So let's get back to programming this. How about that? See, now that I moved that. Oh, okay, it just glitched on me. Okay, all right. So let's get back to programming this. Let's go ahead and let's tackle this right here. Let's actually make this exit. Let's actually make we can make an about window that pops up as well. For the exit window, it's really simple. I forget the code exactly, so yet again I'm going to look it up on Stack Overflow. And it's as simple as close form C#, and it's easy. I knew it was something easy like application.exit or environment exit. That's right. So to access the click event of my file menu, you just double click. It takes you right, it generates the code for you and takes you right to it. So all I have to do is application dot exit, and that's it. Right? No, can't be, because that's popping up. So oh, I know what the problem is. It's a method. Didn't say that, so that's the problem. Okay, so let's run it. Make sure it works. File, exit. Hey, look at that. That wasn't so difficult. And the next thing that we're going to do is, so you click help, get this about, and I want it to pop up a form. So how do I do that? It's another thing I have to Google. Well, first let's design. Let's go ahead and design the form. So we'll go to File, New. Oh, no, never mind. We're not going to do that. That's stupid. Right click, Add. new item. And for this new item, we'll do a new file. Damn it. How do you add a new form? Oh, Google for everything. Ah. There we go. It's clicking on the wrong thing. That's fine. Anyways, add new Windows form. We'll call you, this is going to be the about page anyway, so we'll call you about. So we'll do that. And then let's make you a little wider, because that's how I like them. Let's change the icon. So this is how you get a new icon. You double click, you find the icon thing in your properties, and first you click on the form, obviously, then you double click, and you click browse. And I grabbed this from a website, and that's how I did that. So the name of this form is about, simply. Now, to get the functionality to work in this, let's go back to that. All I have to do is show dot form.show and about class. That's it. Better yet, oh, it's even easier than that. Do about dot show, right? And that. That makes no sense. See, I already have the thing. See, I already have the thing created. And I'm trying to find how to open a second form. So I already have the form created. You know what? We're just going to pull out the old book. No, we're getting hardcore. Reading books and stuff. I'm actually looking at a Visual Basic book right now. It is not C#. However, some of the ideas that you can get from Visual Basic are along the same premise as or some of the ideas that I'm having here are applicable to C#. So that's why I'm going to do this. And see, it actually should be just as simple as what I'm trying to do. Only issue is it's still giving me that error. Alright, well, nonetheless, let's just restart. Let's go ahead, get rid of you. Get rid of you. And delete that. And we'll create a new Windows form. And we'll try that again. And this time we'll name you options. And we'll try it about. Alright, so just for the sake of argument, let's go ahead and try and reprogram this. Sounds like a plan there, champ. So we'll do options. Just like that. And why does it still keep giving me that? And it still keeps giving me this. An object reference is required for non-static field, method, or property. Control show. Okay. What gives? I have the. It's right here, isn't it? No. Try rename options. No, you're still giving me a hard time? Why are you giving me a hard time? You're a piece of shit. I hope you die. What? You're a piece of shit and I hope you die. Control show's not working. For some reason. You just don't want to work today. Why don't you want to work today? I don't understand. It worked in my other application. This is fucking retarded. So what else do I need to do? So then the same namespace is public. I really don't understand what the hell your problem is, buddy. Hmm. No, still doesn't want to do it. I don't know what to tell you guys. This is a pain in the butt. It's a non-static field method, and I really don't know why it's doing this. Huh. Well, I guess we will go ahead and try to troubleshoot this some more. Figure out why it's not doing this. See, it really should be that simple. All you gotta do is write the form and then show. I don't even have to do show dialog. And just do show. See, it's in the same program. You know, I wonder if it has anything to do with my if statements from earlier. So let's try and let's do this. Let's move you all the way up to. Let's move you up to here. Do Control Z. Maybe there. Maybe up to here. And then we'll move you right up to about there. Click that. You know, let's try closing you. We'll try running you again. We'll try and figure out what the hell the problem is. Why won't it pop up the goddamn form? Like, this makes no sense, ladies and gentlemen. No, it really doesn't. Why is it doing this again? Void control. How? One overload, plus one overload. What does that mean? Show potential. Sure. Huh? Name can be simplified. So you're telling me that if I run the program, I click that. No, it still doesn't do anything. Okay, alright. Oh, let's try this. go to here, that. FRM options. Let's try that. See if that works. We'll do that. FRM. See you. Huh. I'm baffled. I have no idea why it won't initialize it. This makes absolutely no fucking sense. So show doesn't come up as as even an option for this. Makes absolutely no sense. Why, I don't know. See, it thinks it's... See, this makes no sense. Why doesn't it want to... Let's try this. I don't know. Let's do... options. You know, let's just call it options form. And we'll call it settings. See, I'm extremely confused about this. Like, I don't understand now. Like, this worked no problem, and what the fuck? I still really don't know why I'm having issues with this. So, you know what, we're just going to delete this. And I guess we'll just build another one. In this form. Just do that. Then option, form options dot See, now why does it still keep doing this no matter what I do? I can't get this useless fucking thing to work. This makes no sense. I'm blown. Maybe we'll do show form equals form options. Oh my god. I don't care if this is fucking ridiculous.